Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend, Beauty Besties. We're unboxing and trying on today the new M.A.C Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer. So, let's get lifted. You know what to do. Grab your beverage. Let's go. What's going on, Beauty Besties? Most importantly, what you sipping on? I mean, what? We're winding down the days of summer, and I decided to have a glass of rosé for this lovely new concealer today. So, cheers to you, sugar. Side note, I just realized my hair looks really short. I asked my barber to cut it down, and baby, he did. Y'all like my haircut? I feel so naked. I feel like my hair look extra big and stuff. Now, before we jump into these new concealers today, for all the new Beauty Besties, welcome on in. While you're here, though, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on all this good old melanated magic sugar. And for all the Beauty Besties that's not new to this, but you are what? True to this? Y'all know! Ooh, I'm in full voice today. Y'all know! Y'all know I love seeing y'all. Welcome back in the room, sugar. Now, have y'all tried the new Studio Radiance Serum Power Foundation? Well, y'all know I did a video. It will be the end card to this video. So if you haven't seen me use this foundation, you can see me use it. I was using this this foundation for a very long time, like concealer, because I love the coverage and I love the hydration I was getting. But for me being oily, especially during the summertime, it was just a little too much hydration. But if you've been watching your Beauty Best Friends videos lately, I have been sitting on this for a while. I'm so excited to unbox it with you and talk about it because I've been sneaking this into my videos and using it as my concealer, and I'm just super excited to actually go through this with you all and talk about it and just like talk about it. So you know what, let me quit talking and let's talk about it. So this is the packaging. It's the M.A.C Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer. Now in life in general, I wear two colors. So I have my two shades, which is going to be NW40 and NC50. And I like a little NW40 because it's warmer, it's brighter, it'll help to cancel out my under eye. And then I'm going to use NC50 to kind of like lift and brighten as well. But I decided to do something different today because I want to show you guys the concealer. Now, if you watch any of my videos, for hydrating concealers, I normally use these two. I normally use two colors in the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers in Almond and Walnut. Walnut brightens me up. Almond is like closer to my skin tone. So I said I wanted to do a comparison of just levels of hydration and lift and all the other great jazz. I thought about doing it with the Studio Fix 24-Hour Concealer, but the Studio Fix 24-Hour Concealer is like medium to full coverage, but it's supposed to be matte. So I figured it wouldn't do justice to this concealer if I compared it to a matte one. So I'm gonna do the Radiant Creamy Concealer on one side, and we're gonna use this new concealer on the other side and see which gives us the most glow and the bigger lift and all that other great jazz, okay? Now, how do y'all like to apply your concealer? Because I like to take a little bit of like a dot swipe motion to really kind of like lift, right? So we take the NW40, but let's look at the packaging. It's super luxe. Look at this wand. I'm gonna have to give YouTube hands so it can focus. Yes. Look at the wand, honey. It's big. It's fluffy. You know, they say size matters, sugar. Look at this wand. Look how big it is and how just luxurious it looks. I also feel like I need to give you a full-on look to the packaging as well. So this is the packaging. Super luxe, super cute. This wand, raw hair, is big, baby. This is bigger than normal at M.A.C, right? So I'm taking NW40 and we're gonna just dot it in on my inner here because that's where I'm the darkest. So I definitely want this warm undertone to kind of cancel out the shadows here. And I'm gonna do one of these, one right there, a little lift right here. And I'm gonna take NC50, gonna kind of like swipe there. And I'm gonna go around the corners of my mouth as well. And I'm gonna just stipple and press it in. And I'm going to sweep up and back down. Look how creamy this looks. This is so pretty. I'm just going to do a little, like I said, under the brow. I like to lift my corners of my mouth. Okay, look at this naturalization. All right, I'm going to do the NARS on the other side. The snatcherization. I feel like I sound like Trina from the Braxtons. Are y'all watching the new, for all the Beauty Besties that love the Braxtons and the Braxton Family Values, are you guys watching the reboot? Oh my God, it's so good. Those first 2 episodes, part 1 and part 2 of the season premiere of this new series, Braxtons, oh my God, I was crying with the video and them talking about Tracy. Baby, you would have thought I lost my own auntie. Anyway, so now I'm taking Almond in the Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'm gonna apply here. Here. I'm gonna take Walnut. Apply there. Here. And I'm gonna use Almond around the outer corners of my mouth here. And I'm gonna grab this brush to blend it all in. So that way we don't cross-pollinate between the other brush and the concealer and this one. Okay, so let's talk. I think I already know what side I like better, but y'all tell me. I'm gonna tell you something. This has been my jam. These 2 concealers have been my jam for like the last 3.5 years, right? When I want something radiant and creamy around my under eye area, and sometimes I do matte as well. Like, we do makeup over here, so it's just luck of the draw. It depends on what my skin is going through at the time. But now that your beauty best friend is getting wiser and years, darling, I like to look hydrated around my under eye area. And so I've been using these 2 concealers for like the last 3 years, okay? And I like the texture, I like the consistency, I love it all, right? But, y'all look at the difference. Look at the difference between this side, the Radiance. Let me come closer. The Radiance, the Lift. Y'all, this has niacinamide and vitamin C in it for brightness. Y'all, there's claims to this concealer. 18% reduction of dark circles over 12 weeks. Baby, like, you giving me skincare benefits from my concealer? This concealer literally started out just like the foundation. It started out as skincare, then they added the pigments to it. So technically it is 80% skincare, 31 skincare ingredients. Baby, this has 5% hyaluronic acid solution in it. Do y'all see this immediate moisturization that's happening? Look how plump and hydrated. You know what? As I'm talking about being hydrated, look how plump and hydrated this side looks. Not to mention it's buildable. I actually just want to add a little bit more. Let's pump up the volume. Let's add some more concealer and let's add some more coverage. Boop, boop. That's the NW40. Swipe, lift, boop. And I know y'all love skincare ingredients like I do, Beauty Besties. This also has olive and jojoba oil in it as well for that skin nutrient and conditioning. Look at this coverage. Look how we're building here. I'm telling you, I'm really impressed here with this concealer. I'm gonna do a little lift up here too, right? Don't mind me and my little pimple. But I'm just saying, we blend this out. Beauty Besties, I mean, come on. Oh, I guess to be fair, let me add a little bit more over here too. We're evening myself out over here with the Radiant Creamy Concealer. Blends out nicely, gives me a glow. But I'm just gonna say, yes, I'm still radiant over here. But what I love about this is I literally look snatched. We look snatched. And by the way, if you're not using 2 concealer colors, what you doing? Because you need one. I don't think we've talked about concealer in a while. You're gonna need a color to neutralize the dark circles underneath, because we all got depth, we all got dark circles. Depending on how light to dark you are, it will just depend on how deep you are underneath your under eye area. Some of it is hereditary, some of it's just like a sleep, all the things. But I love a good warmer, pinky undertone concealer to help neutralize. And then I like something that's gonna brighten as well. And that's sometimes a little bit cooler. So I like using two concealers. And like I said, I'm using NW and an NC, okay? But over here, you can't tell me nothing. And it feels, I just gotta come close. So this is this side, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And this is the Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer. I mean, I'm gonna even myself out. We're gonna do the rest of my makeup. I normally use Studio Fix Fluid. So I'm gonna use Studio Fix Fluid with this. We're gonna do our contour and everything, and we're gonna just look at the entire package done, okay? So I'm just taking a little bit of my Studio Fix Fluid, and I am evening out my skin coverage-wise with that. Because again, y'all know I'm oily, so I want to be matte everywhere else and be luminous through here. I normally use my Studio Fix Pro Set and Blur Powder. We're going to do that too on both sides. And we're going to contour like we normally do. Okay, so let's keep it cute and let's keep it real. I look good on both sides. But I feel like this side looks just a little bit more like I have on face tape. And I am not above using face tape, by the way. So I feel like this concealer is giving me the lift that I need. And not to mention the claims are wildly great. I don't feel like I've stumbled upon a hydrating concealer with claims like 18% reduction of dark circles over 12 weeks. Not to mention the skincare ingredients alone, like the niacinamide and vitamin C. Y'all know I like to look bright and I like things that are gonna help to even out my skin tone. Not to mention like the 5% hyaluronic acid solution that immediately adds hydration to my skin, by the way. Y'all know we love hyaluronic acid over here. It helps to make the skin look what? Plump, supple, youthful, young, okay? I want all the plumpness so I can look as youthful. In the words of Cher, I love living forever. Or were those her words? I don't know, but you know, Cher is literally like the bionic woman. So I just feel like, the ingredients alone just makes me look amazing. I also feel like I'm real hyped because I also had 3 like cups of coffee before this video. But y'all tell me what y'all think, because I feel like, again, the skin is skinning, the lift is lifting. I feel like my face literally looks like, oh. But I'm gonna even myself out. But I really wanted to just do a comparison against what I normally use in terms of Radiant Creamy Concealers versus this new one by MAC. And I'm telling you, who doesn't like to look lifted? Listen, this is the new one that's traveling with me in my bags, okay? This is the new concealer that goes with me everywhere I go. This is not gonna be the concealer that y'all gonna see when we do our videos together. This is going on the road. I'm going to Tokyo in a couple weeks. This is going on the road with me. I'm gonna look snatched all the way in Tokyo, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you all. I know you've probably seen it online and wanted to see it up close and personal, and you know your beauty best friend is gonna always have you covered. So I hope this helps you. If you're dehydrated, if you are dry, if you're concerned about fine lines and wrinkles, if you're concerned about aging, then you want hydration around the eyes and you want something that's gonna make you look lifted, okay? So I hope this helps. And on that note, I got to go. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video if you like, and leave me a comment. Y'all let me know if this skin is skinning and what your thoughts are on this new concealer. Side note, sorry before I do my ending and my closeout. Boop boop, let me back on up. If you wear MAC and you normally wear a MAC foundation and or concealer, for the Studio Radiance foundation, this is my disclaimer, so disclaimer, for the Studio Radiance foundation and even more for the concealer, please don't just take what you normally wear and just buy it blindly. Get yourselves matched because it's so rich in skincare, it runs a little bit deeper than normal because it's such a skincare based foundation and concealer. So if you normally wear one color in like Studio Fix Fluid or Studio Finish Concealer or Studio Fix Concealer, whatever other non-Studio Radiance serum powered product that you are wearing by MAC, go into the store, get matched, go online, do the virtual try on, ask the questions, don't buy it blindly because I don't want you guys to be disappointed. I had to play around with the color to make sure I found what was best for me. And on that note, I got to go. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video if you like, and leave me a comment. Let me know if this skin is skinning and if we look snatched. But most importantly, check them notifications and make sure they're turned on so you don't miss out on all this good old melanated, hydrated magic. Who loves you? I do. See you next time. Bye.